Make sure you're well and adjusted for maximum summer fun. They're always accepting new patients, and besides chiropractic adjustments and treating auto and work injuries, they offer massage therapy, electrotherapy, lifestyle advice, and much more. Davidson Chiropractic Clinic offers sports physicals and DOT physicals. Call today to make an appointment for the school athlete in your family before the school year begins. 382-0600, or stop in and see them at 2624 Commercial Way, Suite A in Rock Springs. Don't let pain stop you from having fun this summer. Visit Davidson Chiropractic Clinic.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say,
"What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Visit State Farm agent Amber Creamer in Green River at 341 Uinta Drive. Whatever activity it is you're doing that may put your back out of whack, give the Arnold Family Chiropractic staff a call today at 875-1926. They offer effective care for everyone of all ages. So whether it's outdoor fun, athletics, or you're just needing to get that adjustment, see Dr. Tom Arnold at 665 Uinta Drive in Green River, offering care for over 15 years. Set up your appointment at Arnold Family Chiropractic today. Give them a call at 875-1926.
When my patients are happy, I'm happy.
I was exercising, and I could not continue to do the full rotation of my shoulder like I once had.
Dawn had a rotator cuff tear in her shoulder. It's a very common diagnosis that people get as they get older.
I've not experienced a surgeon like Dr. Allred. He is just very thorough, very patient, very kind.
I think there's no reason to go to a bigger town when you have the expertise right here in your backyard.
Hello? No, hey, Bob. No, I'm just out here on the river. I can't believe my phone works out here. Yeah, I'm with Union. Okay, I'll call you when I get back to the office.
Birch Family Dentistry, serving Sweetwater County with professional service and friendly staff. Featuring comprehensive service including general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to another edition of Green River Wolves basketball as we join you just about 10-15 seconds into the first quarter here as we had a mix-up on Riverton logged into our stream, so I'm having to use their stream, and we'll try to get that fixed on the SVI side of things here. Now, the Green River Wolves in a loser-out matchup here against the Riverton Wolverines, and the Wolverines will strike first, and that's Smith with the first bucket of the ball game for the Wolverines, 2-0. And the Green River Wolves are, well, they're working with a little less sleep than most teams, I'm thinking, as Taylor misses a jumper in the paint. Malachi will bring it down, and he'll sling it to Smith here on the right side wing, back into Malachi underneath the bucket as he backs in, working on Taylor, kicks out. Here's a three ball on the way. That one rims in, rims out, rebound controlled by Cox. And then the third chance opportunity to Malachi, that rims out. Finally, Green River able to get a handle on it as Lake pushes it out, sends it into the paint to Taylor. Keelan off the glass, good for two. And he is fouled in the process, so he will head to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. Wolves losing against a stout Star Valley team last night. And the free throw from Keelan is no good. So it will be Riverton basketball. With the handle here on the near side is Monroe. He'll go to the top of the circle here to Cox, sends it back to Monroe on the right side wing. He dribbles around at 12 o'clock, pushes it to Smith on the left side. Now into the baseline, back again with it is Cox. He'll whip it back outside and then sends it back to the perimeter. Three ball is good. Shot taken there by Kelly. Inbounds for Green River across midcourt goes to Keelan. And now Lake with it on the left side wing. Dribbles in a bit here. Pops it out to Archibald from downtown. That one won't go. Rebound is tipped to Malachi. He'll bring it across the center circle himself all the way into the paint. Sends one over the rim. Rebound controlled by Green River. Lake gets his second of the ball game. He tries to push it out in front for Peterson. And it's knocked away by Riverton. Malachi will take this to the rim and in. And Malachi Smith onto the scoreboard for the first time. Makes it 7-2 Riverton. Taylor to answer from downtown. He won't get it to go. And a ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by Riverton here on the near side sideline. So it will be Green River basketball. 7-2 Riverton early in the first quarter. 5:37 left to play. And Peterson puts it into Lake. Green River moving right to left. Lake sends it low, no look pass to Taylor. That was a thing of beauty. And Taylor doing an excellent job of cutting behind the defense there. Makes it 7-4. 5:19 to play in the first. Riverton with the basketball. Smith pushes it to his left side to Jackson. And then back to Smith for three. That one bounces out. Malachi had a finger on it. Ends up tipping it to Archibald. Archibald's pass stolen away. And then the alley-oop to Malachi. He has to go up with it, pull it down, goes back up. And Malachi good for two. Extends the lead back out to 5, 9-4. Riverton. And A.J. Keelan loses a pass on the near side sideline, and it goes out of bounds, last touched by him. So it will be Riverton basketball. Smith across midcourt, gives his handle to Anderson. And back to Malachi, and then a three ball on its way. Rims in, rims out. And this will be Keelan across the center circle. Gives it to Lake. He'll penetrate. He's fouled in the paint. And it is a non-shooting foul. First team foul, and the foul goes against Smith. Inbounds, Lake throws it over the top, looking for Taylor. Robertson checks into the game. He snags it, gives it to Archibald. He'll fire a deep two. It's off the mark. And Riverton on the board. It's Anderson. He'll bring it back across the timeline, moving left to right. Three ball in the corner is in and out, and on the board and the putback. Good for two is Clay Sheets. Checked in the game. He did not play in the last matchup here between the two. And if you're from Riverton, hey guys, if you're tuning into the video feed, the County 10 and our TRN media streams got swapped. I think Jared logged in ahead of me, and so our names got flip-flopped there. So if you're looking for Jared, he's over on the one that says TRN media, as Taylor bounces it off the glass, and he is fouled pretty hard there on his way to the rim. And this one's going to go against Eric Smith. 3:43 to play. That's the second on Smith. That's significant. 11-4 ball game. Riverton with the lead. Green River at the free throw line. Taylor dials it up and puts it in for Green River. And Taylor with 3 points in the first quarter. Malachi Smith checks back in. Monroe back into the ball game as well for Riverton. Taylor toes the line. 3:43 to play in the first. 11-5 ball game, and second free throw will not go down for Taylor. And Riverton pushes it left to right. In the corner with it, Monroe. And looking low, he'll feed Cox. He backs in. He's banging down low with Keelan and muscles his way in. That's good post play. And Cox gets his first points of the contest to make it 13-5. Riverton. And in transition, Robertson had an open lane to the bucket, pulls up on the jumper, won't get it to go. Taylor fighting for the board for Green River, and he is fouled. Team foul number 3 against Riverton with 3:14 left to play. First foul on Malachi. Free throw from Taylor is off the front of the rim, spins to the back, and then knocks through. Taylor with 4 points. Makes it 13-6. Second shot is good. 13-7. Taylor starts 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Riverton basketball. Moving left to right, and this will be Kelly going up with it. That one is off the side of the rim. Lake there for another rebound. They're just flowing to him. And now Dodson brings it around the bin, gives it up to Lake at the center circle. He has it poked out by Monroe. He's able to chase it down, and he'll bring it back across the center circle. Sends it to his right. 2:48 left to play in the first, 13-7. And Dimmeray has checked into the game. I missed that. Gave Peterson a break. Lake with it on the right side wing. He'll jab step, spin, and then punch it back outside. And now Lake gets it right back at 12 o'clock. Starts to his left, working against the man defense here, and he'll go up strong. Little too hard off the backboard, and rebound is controlled by Riverton. Smith, Malachi Smith at the top of the key, spins into the paint. They'll say he traveled with it. Green River basketball. So it's Robertson, Lake, Keelan, Dimmeray, and Dodson on the court for Green River. 2:16 to play in the first. Inbounds goes to Robertson. Back over to Keelan. Keelan stops on the right side wing. Dishes it back to the top of the key. Now it ends up with Robertson on the right side wing. He'll bring it back towards straight away. Finds Keelan streaking the bucket. He gets closed out on by Cox. And now back out to Lake to reset things. Dimmeray pops out on the high post. Sends it right side to Keelan. Flips it back outside to Dotson. 13-7. $1:46 left to play in the first. Right side wing. Dotson to the baseline. Terminates his dribble there. Needs some help. Goes back outside to Dimmeray, who bounces it across the court. On a one hop to Lake. He sets a pick for him. And then Lake sends it inside to Dimmeray. Shoots over the top. And Dimmeray on the board. Made that bucket over Bo Anderson. Makes it 13-9. Riverton basketball. Monroe and Anderson playing catch here. They give it to Smith at the high post. He'll attack. Misses, and a foul called over the back on the rebound. Smith picks up his second. Malachi Smith picks up his second. So Malachi Smith and Eric Smith both with 2 fouls. And again, that's a pretty big deal. Between the two of them, 13.5 points per game for Malachi, and Eric averaging 7 points per game. He leads the team in assists. Keelan working into the paint, loses his dribble, flips it back out to Lake. Now his left side to Peterson, who just checked back in, and he is fouled from behind by Monroe. That'll be the 15th foul, so free throws for Green River. And I think we got some blood on the court here for... No, he was just wiping his nose. Keelan was... They're going to sub 2 in, 2 out, but the official came over to talk to him because he was rubbing his nose, but no blood. Peterson makes the front side free throw for Green River. Makes it 13-10, so Green River working their way back in from being down by as many as 9, trail by 3. And he'll make the second. Make it 13-11. Riverton basketball. And Kelly puts it across midcourt to Monroe on the right side wing. Feeds into the high post, and then they dish down low to Cox. He bodies his way in, misses the shot. Slaps the rebound back out to Gantenbein. He'll miss the putback. And then Dimmeray tips it to Taylor, who will push it across midcourt to Lake. Back to Taylor. He'll head fake the 3, attack the rim. Left-handed layup goes, and Taylor having a fantastic first quarter. He's got 7 of Green River's 13. 20 seconds left to play. Tie ball game. Anderson across the timeline, left to right. And he'll give and then get it back from Kelly and then shoves it over to him again, down to 8 seconds. Now into the corner. Here's Monroe for 3. It clings out. Lake gets the rebound. He's got 1 second to work with. Lake fires off the back iron, no good. Tie ball game after 1 quarter of play. We'll take this opportunity to get a word in from our sponsors here on KUGR 104.9 FM, 1490 AM.
Hello? No, hey, Bob. No, I'm just out here on the river. I can't believe my phone works out here. Yeah, I'm with Union. Okay, I'll call you when I get back to the office.
Birch Family Dentistry, serving Sweetwater County with professional service and friendly staff. Featuring comprehensive service including general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental implants, root canals, and extractions. It doesn't stop there. With same-day crowns, family dentistry, 32 CBCT, and sleep apnea treatment available as well. Get your appointment with Birch Family Dentistry in Green River at 875-3658.
Welcome back to the action here at Tiger Gymnasium. 13-13. And it will be Green River basketball to start things off. And Archibald puts it into Lake. Back across the timeline to Peterson. And Peterson pump fakes the 3, sends it back to Lake, and he'll get it right back. Both teams kind of playing the slowdown here. Nobody's in a hurry. Demaray at the free throw line now gives it to Archibald. He'll skid to a stop, finds Peterson for 3. Yes, sir. Peterson hits from downtown. I tell you, the whole dynamic of this team changes when Peterson's hitting from the perimeter. 16-13 Green River lead for the first time in the ball game. And straight away to answer, rims in, rims out, and a jump ball whistled. Demaray and Cox got tied up. It will be Riverton basketball off of the arrows. Kelly will do the inbounds. Sends it out to the top of the key. Pumping down the 3 is Sheets. And then he'll send it to the corner. 3 ball won't fall. Shot taken by Kelly. Rebound controlled by Demaray. Left side wing, Archibald defers his dribble to Lake. He flips it underneath to Taylor. Back outside to Demaray. Pumps the 3 down. Straight away it goes to Archibald. Into the corner. Taylor off the dribble. They'll say he took a hop step. Whistled that travel. 3-point ball game, 16-13. Now, when these two teams met in Riverton, it was 55-47 in favor of Riverton. And when they met in Green River, it was 56-47 in favor of the Wolves. So they've traded blows. Cox at the high post. Nobody face guards him. He'll fire one, and it misses. Rebound. Everybody lost it except for Archibald. He's able to chase it down. Demaray to Taylor to Lake. Left side to Peterson from downtown. Yeah, how about it, folks? Peterson, back-to-back 3s. And he will make it 19-13 Green River. Timeout Riverton. We're back after this.
China Garden Restaurant and Sports Bar. They have been serving Sweetwater County for over 40 years. Come check out their buffet from 11:30 to 2, or come watch your favorite game and enjoy a microbrew on tap. They offer Chinese and American cuisine, and their service is second to none. Come down, play a game of pool, or bring the whole family and enjoy a nice dinner. Located at 190 North 5th East Street, Green River. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 9, Sunday, 11 to 8. Monday, they are closed. The China Garden Restaurant and Sports Bar.
Complete Chiropractics in Green River is 100% behind the Green River Wolves. Growing up in Green River has brought their experienced staff a huge amount of Wolf pride. And to show it, they're offering $25 credit on game day to athletes and their families. Complete Chiropractics, a proud supporter of Green River Athletics. Located on Commerce Drive in Green River, give Complete Chiropractics a call today at 875-4325.
6:32 to play in the second. 6-point ball game. The Wolves lead by a pair of threes from Peterson. Riverton fresh out of the timeout. Monroe is going to bring it across midcourt himself. Dribbles into the free throw line. Bounces it to Eric Smith, who's checked back into the ball game. He's got 2 fouls. Cox now on the baseline. Kicks it back to Smith for 3. It's off the mark. Monroe rips the board down, and they're going to whistle an offensive foul. That was the right call. There was it's one thing to use your forearm, but a push to the chest with the hand, and the official was right there. Nothing malicious about it, but the right call. So Monroe picks up his first. Sheets checks out for the Wolverines. Keelan gets the inbounds, brings it across the timeline. Sends it back to Lake. 6:08 to play in the second. 19-13. Now Peterson into the paint, gets bumped, sends it out to Taylor on the right side wing. To first to Lake. He brings it to the free throw line and then finds Peterson, and they'll whistle a foul as Peterson was on his way in and was kicking back out. Smith picks up his third. That is enormous. An opportunity here for Green River. Malachi checks back in. Here's Peterson straight away for 3. This one wide left. Cox gets the rebound and gives the dribble up to Kelly to bring it down the court. Kelly being guarded by Peterson goes to Cox at the high post. Cox spins in the paint. Jump hook. That was beautiful. And Cox finds the back of the net, makes it 19-13. Or 19-15. Archibald to the high post. His pass knocked down by Cox, gets the steal, and then he lost his dribble, and Keelan gets it back. So they trade turnovers. Keelan now will push the tempo, sends it into the corner. Taylor open for 3, pumps it, takes the baseline. Tough shot, won't go, and a foul on the rebound. Goes against Keelan. So Keelan picks up his first. 5:07 to play, 19-15. Green River with a 4-point lead. Riverton with the basketball, moving left to right in the white jerseys. Cox puts it back out to Anderson. Now to his right side, Monroe. Monroe dribbles it back around to the top of the key. Shoves it to the left. Holding on to it there is Kelly, and then he'll feed into the corner. Here's a 3 on its way from Anderson. It bounces out. Long rebound. Goes to Monroe. And Monroe fires a 3 of his own. That one's too short. Peterson gets the rebound, puts it out for Keelan. And Keelan on the baseline, kicks back outside. Peterson for 3. That one's too strong. And the rebound for the Wolverines on a long outlet pass to Malachi Smith is good for 2. And Malachi now with 6 points for Riverton. Lake on the wing, 4:09 to play in the second, 19-17, 2-point contest. Green River with the lead. These two teams split during the regular season. Winner moves on in the consolation bracket. Beautiful pass from Peterson, sent it down to Keelan. Keelan wasn't ready for it. Goes out of bounds. Robertson and Demaray check in. Peterson and Keelan check out. 3:59 to play in the first half. And Anderson will bring it across midcourt for the Wolverines. He's at 12 o'clock, defended by Taylor in the zone. Now Anderson takes a dribble, bounces it to Smith at the high post, kicks out. Here's a 3. And Anderson missing the deep ball. Green River recovers. Quick movement to Archibald on the baseline, and he is fouled there, trying to make his way from sideline to sideline. Robinson, or excuse me, it's Kelly picks up the foul. Inbounds to Taylor. Quick move to the bucket, swatted by Malachi Smith. And it's recovered by Taylor, and then Robertson makes the layup on the right side. He's fouled in the process. He'll head to the free throw line. for a chance at a three-point play, and the guilty party for Riverton is going to be Anderson. So Robertson onto the scoreboard for the first time. 8-4 second quarter in favor of Green River. Robertson shooting in the 60 percentiles. Sinks low, let's go with this one. Bounces out. Rebound comes down to Demaray. Green River resets. Robertson for three. No, sir. And then Demaray is whistled for over the back on Gantenbein. Second team foul on Green River with 3:16 to play in the second. Riverton basketball. Gantenbein puts it into Kelly across the timeline to Monroe, now on the right side shoulder. Brings it back to straight away, and now feeds to the high post and spinning and shooting with it. Gantenbein off the mark. Rebound controlled by Lake. Robertson down the other sideline finds Archibald, kicks outside to Taylor. They'll fire from downtown, and it's no good. Rebound is Gantenbein. Puts it out in transition to Kelly. Back to Monroe at 12 o'clock. To his left, he finds Sheets. Head coach's son. He shoves it back right side to Kelly, defended by Lake. Green River switching into a man defense now. 21-17. Underneath, they feed Cox. Cox works his way in on Demaray and just missed the layup there on the right side. Rebound Green River. Archibald shoots a runner from the free throw line. It kind of looked like he was going to set his feet, then didn't, and it slides off the rim. At Riverton to answer on the other side, results in a three ball from Kelly to make it 21-20. Now Taylor kicks out. Robertson answers right back from downtown. Robertson with 5 points coming off the bench, makes it 24-20. Riverton basketball. Sheets with it on the far side. Takes a couple of dribbles towards the corner and then bounces it back to Kelly at 12 o'clock. Kelly to Monroe on the right side wing. He brings it back out and then shoves it over to Kelly, gets it right back from him, and they go to the high post to Gantenbein. Gantenbein attacks and misses on the 6-footer, and then a steal on the fast break attempt for Green River. Ends up with a bucket for Kelly, and he's now got 8 points for the Wolverines. Taylor across midcourt. 24-22. Lake from downtown. It clangs out high, and Riverton all over that board. Gantenbein pulls it down. Kelly working the dribble at the top of the key, goes left side to Monroe. Now Cox comes out and grabs it, puts it back in the corner. Kelly's three won't go. Rebound wiped down by Taylor, and he gets a long pass down to Demaray in the corner. And then Taylor streaking into the bucket, gets the pass from Demaray. He's up strong, he's fouled, shot was no good, but he'll have a chance at a pair of free throws. Trying to stifle the hiccups here, folks, sorry about that. 24-22, Green River with the lead, 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Taylor on the front side, it's good. He's got 8 points now, and he is 4 for 5 from the stripe in the ball game. Second shot off the front of the rim, and it is controlled by Riverton. The other way, pushing the tempo. Anderson into the corner. You've got Kelly, and then the high post they go to Cox. He's going to spin in and miss the layup on Demaray, who fell down, and then he pops back up to get the rebound. Good hustle play there from Demaray. Taylor on the baseline, kicks out to Peterson, slings it left side to Lake. He fakes him with the shoulders, fires the three, and he connects. And that's the first points of the ball game for Lake. Makes it 28-22, Green River. 10 seconds left. Monroe steps up for three. It's too strong. And then a foul on the rebound goes against Anderson, and we're shooting some more free throws here for Green River. Lake will head to the line. Taking into account yesterday, Lake shooting in the low 70s from the free throw line. 28-22. And free throw from Lake is good. (29-22), 7-point contest. Wolves with the lead. Lake misses the next. And then he is going to foul Monroe, trying to get the steal with 6.3 seconds left. First foul on Lake. Inbounds to Monroe, right back to Kelly. He's across the timeline. Kelly shoots in the paint. Won't go, and that's the way the first half ends, folks. Green River by 7, 29-22, as we enter the Trona Valley Federal Credit Union halftime show. And I want to take a moment here to recognize and thank our friends at SVI, Star Valley, SVI Media, and they had some sponsors step up to make it possible for us to do video of this game. And to give you a little backstory here, this is a soapbox moment. The NFHS Network is a for-profit, out-of-state entity. The NFHS is not the NFHS Network. The NFHS Network is owned by a company called Play On Sports. They're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. They got somewhere around $56 million in seed money. And they control the postseason rights for regionals and states. As an association of broadcasters, we were not allowed to broadcast regionals or state video of anything. Star Valley had kind of a grandfathered agreement with them going back some 10 years in exchange for them doing the video broadcasts for the NFHS Network for state football for all the teams. They were allowed to basically do what they wanted when they wanted. And they brought everybody in under their umbrella, which they did not have to do. They brought us in the last couple of years to do the regional tournament. This year, less than 48 hours before the regional tournament started, the NFHS Network pulled the rug out from SVI, told them your agreement is no longer valid, and the pricing applies, which is $250 per game. Not per day, per game. So $250 for every girls game, $250 for every boys game. They went out, they found sponsors in less than 36 hours to cover that. It amounted to over $6,000, and 2 sponsors stepped forward in Star Valley, making it possible for all of our teams to have video coverage. That's Silver Star Communications, as well as the Bank of Star Valley. And Silver Star has been serving the communications industry since 1912 with customers in western Wyoming and Idaho. The Bank of Star Valley offering their services, as well as a checking account that works for you and fits your specific needs. Learn more at BOSV.com. Thank you to those sponsors for stepping forward, making it possible for our listeners to watch the broadcast and have our local voices on it and not have to pay the NFHS Network fees, both for us and for the viewer. It's they double up. They charge you to watch and they charge us to broadcast, and we appreciate them making this happen. So with that, we'll send it back to our sponsors to get a word in. We'll come back and take a look at the stats.
First Bank, now in the same location at 601 North Front for 109 years. They understand the importance of local spending. Local spending means a strong economy. Spending at home means local jobs. That means more sales tax revenues. The dollars that support our cities and towns in turn support us. And deposits from local businesses turn into local loans. And profits fund local charities and youth programs. A win-win-win. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, encouraging you to support your own. Spend at home.
The Fall Hunting RV sale is going on at First Choice RV. Upgrade from the tent to a new or used fully self-contained camper. Choose from a large selection of pre-owned campers, bumper pull, and toy haulers. All sale prices have been reduced even further for this fall hunting sale. Prices as low as $7,000. Stop by First Choice RV and look over the inventory or shop online at firstchoiceRV.com.
Mommy, Daddy put a dent in the car.
At Frank's Auto Body, we understand that accidents happen.
Frank's Auto Body is a proud supporter of Green River Wolves Athletics. Custom paint and auto body experts. They'll have your vehicle repaired and back to you quickly. Plus, you'll get a written lifetime warranty. So when your vehicle is in need of body work, think Frank's Auto Body and go Wolves.
Call 875-7752. 875-7752. Frank's Auto Body. We fix it like it wasn't broken.
I'm not supposed to tell.
The Green River Bowling Center is everything you could ask for family entertainment in Green River. Bring the whole family down for open bowling during the week. And every Saturday is one to remember with Cosmic Bowling starting at 7 o'clock. Enjoy delicious meals either brought out to you at the lanes or in their restaurant. The Green River Bowling Center has all the ingredients for a family night out. The Green River Bowling Center. Find them on Uinta Drive for the family entertainment you've been looking for. Whether you're driving through or sitting on down, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is calling for you at the Hitching Post restaurant in Green River. Get a hold of their breakfast burrito. You're going to need 2 hands for that. Or get everything you need for breakfast on one plate with a skillet. Their famous soup and salad bar has it all laid out for you, and their dinner specials make any family night a memorable one. The Hitching Post restaurant in Green River, a proud supporter of Green River Wolves athletics and activities.
K-Pack Pharmacy is your one-stop solution for various pharmaceutical needs. In addition to services like immunizations and prescription refilling, they provide valuable assistance with Medicare, open enrollment, lab testing, and medication therapy management.
Surprisingly, they also extend their expertise to pet care, catering to the needs of your furry friends. For added convenience, they offer delivery services. Visit their drive-thru or walk into their store at 170 Commerce Drive in Green River.
For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 875-6722. K-Pack Pharmacy, your trusted partner for comprehensive healthcare solutions.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires. But if you don't know us, we want to introduce ourselves as Les Schwab Alignment and Brakes and Shocks and Wheels and Tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
More than a dozen specialty clinics are offered on our College Drive main campus, with providers who specialize in obstetrics, gynecology, pediatrics, internal medicine, neurology, urology, pulmonology, nephrology, orthopedics and sports medicine, ENT allergies, and general surgery. We also have a state-of-the-art radiation and hematology oncology clinic, working hand in hand with your primary care physician to provide expert health care at home for every patient, every time.
When it comes to auto parts and tools, your best bet is Napa Auto Parts Unlimited in Green River and Rock Springs. Napa is locally owned and proud to support all local activities. Open 7 days a week to serve your every need. Have a question? Let the experience of Napa go to work for you. All your automotive parts can be found at Napa Auto Parts Unlimited, Dewar Drive in Rock Springs, and Uinta Drive in Green River.
Transform your financial future with Northwestern Mutual's Ryan Schaefer. Offering intentional and impactful business planning, wealth management, tax strategies, and insurance planning. Gain peace of mind with precise retirement and financial planning. Visit us at 247 East Flaming Gorge Way, Green River, Wyoming. Create your road to financial freedom today. Call 307-760-7884. Because your tomorrow deserves an expert strategy.
Being good at life is hard, and you deserve a lot of credit. You work hard to protect your loved ones, and you deserve a retirement worthy of a lifetime of happiness. While being good at life takes a team effort, planning for your financial future is easier with a team. Here at New York Life, we understand that securing your family's financial future is a part of being good at life. We pride ourselves on solving your needs while also understanding yours and your family's wants and desires. Allow me, Robbie Lee, your local New York Life agent, to be a part of your family's financial team. Simply call me at 307-362-4043 and let me help you be good at life.
Welcome back, folks. Trona Valley Federal Credit Union halftime show. The Wolves lead at 29-22 here in the consolation bracket, bottom side of the bracket, after falling to Star Valley yesterday. Looking at our point totals, 8 points from Peterson. He's got a pair of threes in the second quarter. 8 points for Taylor. He was working hard down on the blocks in the first and finished with 7 in the first. He's got 1 point in the second. 5 points off the bench for Robertson. 4 points for Lake in the second quarter. And 2s from Demaray and from Keelan. As a team, Green River 7 of 10 from the free throw line. And 2 for 2 for Peterson, 1 for 2 for Lake, and 4 for 6 for Taylor in the contest. On the other side for Riverton, they had some foul trouble in the first half. Malachi Smith got into foul trouble, and then Eric Smith got into foul trouble as Smith leads the team in rebounds, or in assists, excuse me. Eric Smith leads them in assists. Malachi leads them in points, and they sat for most of the first half. So it was a good opportunity for the Wolves, and Malachi with 6 points, 8 points for Kelly, and 2 points for Eric Smith, 2 points on the board for Sheets, and 4 points on the board for Cox, who has had a couple of more opportunities down low. He's had great post moves. He just hasn't been able to finish at the rim, and that's our 7-point contest right now. 29-22 was a tie ball game, 13-13 at the end of the first, and then it was a 16-9 second quarter in favor of the Green River Wolves. Archibald, Lake, Peterson, Keelan, and Taylor on the floor. Archibald will knock it in to Peterson. He'll start things out, working left to right. Green River in those kind of Kelly green unis with the white numbering and lettering. Lake around the bend of the free throw line. Pushes it back outside to Keelan. And now Peterson steps back, pops from downtown, too strong. Rebound, Malachi Smith. And he'll put it out in front. Now Eric Smith with it on the far side. Both of them back into the contest. Again, both playing with 2 fouls and 3 fouls respectively. Cox right side to Eric Smith. He gets a pick, brings it around the bend, goes to the left side of the block, and then terminates his dribble to Cox at the top of the key and hands it off there. Gets it back. Smith will shoot the runner in the paint, bounces out. Cox rips down the board, back up and in. He is an absolute force down there. Makes it 29-24 Green River. Keelan on the elbow, defers to Peterson. He falls down with it, throws it back outside to Keelan, and while he was trying to throw it there, it was a little bit off the mark as he was falling down, goes out of bounds. It'll be Riverton basketball. 7:02 to play. Third quarter. Riverton moving right to left. Kelly defers his dribble on a long bounce pass over to Eric Smith. Gets a pick from Malachi. He'll pull up and pop from the free throw line. Rims in, rims out. And Archibald wipes it down. Gives it to Lake, and he will kill the 10-second clock. Long baseball pass to Taylor on the baseline. Back to Lake, wide open from downtown. No, sir. And Malachi Smith rises up, pulls it down, gives it to Eric Smith. He'll take this the distance. And good defense from Green River stopping the dribble. His runner won't go, and then Archibald ends up with the basketball. Archibald struggling to get across midcourt, finally does. Just couldn't get a hold of his dribble there, being pressured by Eric Smith. Gives it out to Keelan, hands it back to Archibald. Jump stop to the paint, slings it to his left to Taylor, back outside now to Lake. 6:09 to play in the third. Green River with a 5-point lead, 29-24. Archibald sends it to Taylor straight away. Thinks about it, won't think again. Fires and connects from way back. It's Taylor hitting from downtown. Not something he does often, but he does shoot right around 30% from behind the arc. Makes it 32-24. Green River widens the lead. Cox, backdoor pass. Malachi Smith misses the layup, and the rebound pops over to Lake. He'll send another long pass down to Taylor. He's behind the defense, bounces it to Keelan. Smith closes out on him, blocks him, and gets the rebound. He'll slide it over to Cox, who shoves it to Kelly on the left side wing. Now he'll go down to the baseline to Smith, back into Cox, working on Keelan. Cox starts to his right, spin move off the glass. That's a bucket. If I'm Riverton, I'm going there until it doesn't work. And we got a timeout taken, I think, probably to address that specifically. 32-26, Green River, 5:17 to play in the third quarter. We're back after this timeout on KUGR.
If you want to be one step above the competition, see the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Peak Performance Physical Therapy. This is Haley Strauss, owner and physical therapist, and I'm here on the sidelines with the goal of getting you back on the move to perform your best in the game. Whether you're injured in sports, at work, or at home, see us for your physical therapy needs. We promise to give you individualized treatment in a hometown atmosphere provided by staff that truly care about your recovery. Peak Performance Physical Therapy is the only locally owned and operated physical therapy game in town. Look for the red roof at the top of the business park. We sit above the rest at 140 Commerce Drive in Green River, 875-8492.
Third quarter, 5:17 to play. Eric Pauly back with you here at Rock Springs High School for a West Regional Tournament. Fresh out of the timeout, full court pressure loosely applied by Riverton, and Taylor walks it across the timeline, sends it to Lake, back to Archibald on the right side wing. He'll bring it around the bend to the free throw line, kicks out to Keelan straight away. Now Lake, head fake, takes it in, kicks out. Archibald, good ball speed here for Green River. They find Taylor at the free throw line. He'll penetrate up off the glass. Bucket's good, but they whistle an offensive foul. Cox got his feet set. And a size difference there between the two of them, certainly, but Cox was there in time. That was the right call. First foul on Taylor. No argument from Taylor. 32-26, Kelly to Smith. Back outside to Malachi, now at the free throw line. He spins on Keelan and misses off the front of the rim. I don't think Malachi knew where he was in relation to the bucket. He dives after a ball, and they're going to whistle a foul on Malachi Smith as he was laying on the ground. And, well, it's going to benefit Green River. That's the third foul on Malachi Smith, but Smith was laying flat on his back. Peterson and him were tied up. If anything, it seemed like a jump ball as Peterson was on top of Smith. So 3 fouls for Malachi Smith, 3 fouls for Eric Smith in the contest. Archibald with the basketball. He'll square up, fires, sinks it. Archibald nails it from downtown. And Green River with a pair of threes to start off the third quarter makes it 35-26. Eric Smith looking to answer back. He nets it. That one from Steph Curry range. And he's got 5 points. Makes it 35-29 Green River. Peterson off the dribble. Down to the baseline and then kicks back outside to Lake. Working on Monroe, man defense. Demaray getting ready to check in for the Wolves. Peterson on the wing gets a pick from Keelan. Thinks about the three and then he'll take it in, has it stripped out, stolen away. Cox will push the tempo. And the big man tries to get it to Smith and sends it out of bounds. Peterson and Keelan check out. Demaray and Robertson check in. 6-point contest. Green River leads 35-29. Winner moves on in the consolation bracket. Loser goes home. Lake, left side wing, showing off some handles and then dishes to Robertson. To his right, Archibald down to the baseline. Throws it over to Demaray, has to chase it down, and then finds Taylor for a runner off the glass, and he got it. Taylor is feeling it today. Taylor's got 13 for Green River of their 37. 3:20 to play in the third. Monroe on the right side gives it to Kelly straight away. Bounces it to Cox. Back outside Monroe, open for three, pulls it down, bounces it underneath to Malachi. He draws the double team, and he'll send it back out top to Kelly. He goes to the free throw line, kicks it to Monroe. He'll fire from downtown. It's off the side of the rim. And Cox trying to chase it down. A good job by Robertson boxing out. Goes out of bounds, last touch by the Wolverines. Dodson checks in and Lake will check out. 2:57 to play in the third, 37-29 Green River. Smith rips away a pass. And they're going to whistle a carry against Smith. He was headed on his way in. So it'll be Green River basketball underneath. 37-29. Robertson will push the point for Green River. Goes right, then left, then back to his right. Now finds Dodson on the left side wing. Comes to the free throw line, dishes out to Demaray, right side to Robertson. He'll take the baseline, gets closed out on in the zone. And then into the paint, he feeds Taylor. Taylor sends Smith into the air and then loses it. Monroe recovers, and Riverton takes this down the court. Monroe back out to Smith on the left side baseline. Shows his back to the basket, working in on Taylor, and Smith into the paint, kicks out to left side. Here's a three. And it's nothing but net from Kelly on the catch and shoot. Makes it 37-32, a 5-point contest with 2 minutes left to play in the third. Green River with the lead and the basketball. Timeout taken by Coach Ivey. We'll go with them. $1:54 to play in the third. Green River leads by 5.
Hey everyone, this is Romney Pediatric Dental. With school and sports starting up again, don't forget to make an appointment to attack that plaque. Dr. Romney is a trained pediatric dentist who specializes in all dental needs, offering various types of sedation options as needed. Our team creates a fun and calm environment, and Dr. Romney does a great job of providing comfort and putting your child at ease. We are located at 657 Pilot Butte Avenue, downtown Rock Springs. Give us a call today at 307-362-3125 to schedule an appointment. Good luck to all the sports teams and have a great school year.
Eric Pauly back with you here at Rock Springs High School, day 2 of the 4A West Regional Tournament, and the Wolves playing for their right to play for a right to go to the state tournament. They lose this one, season's over. Demaray catch and shoot 3 off of the inbounds, and in money shot there. That's the third 3 of the third quarter for Green River, pushes the lead to 8. 40-32, Wolves with the lead, Wolverines with the basketball. Gettenbein to Smith off the front of the rim. His shot pops out and controlled by Lake left to right. And now Keelan working the baseline. He gets stuck there, throws it back out top. It's stolen away by Sheets. Sheets to Cox, left side Smith for 3. No, rebound Cox. Kicks it back outside to Smith again. He'll touch it to Sheets in the corner. Back to Smith at the top of the key. Off the dribble, free throw line, and it's too strong. It's Peterson on the board, gives it to Lake. Cross court, Robertson open for 3, calls for it, fires, no. And on the rebound, it is Gantenbein. Gives it back to Cox, now Smith across midcourt. At the high post, catch and shoot, Gantenbein, good for 2. His first bucket of the ball game makes it a 6-point contest. 40-34, Sheets working on Lake defensively, and Lake gives it to Robertson, goes back to Lake. Now Peterson at the center circle. Gives it up to Lake, 30 seconds to play in the third. Lake around the bend, kicks to the corner. Robertson open for 3, no. And Keelan fighting for the board. It's Cox that pulls it down. Smith with 15 seconds to get across midcourt. Defended by Peterson, back at the center circle. And Peterson is going to be tripped. Offensive foul whistled against Cox. Again, I don't think it was intentional. Cox was moving, though, when he set the pick. And Peterson's feet got tied up. So it'll be Green River basketball with 7.8 seconds left to play in the third. Robertson's pass is stolen away and then saved back in bounds by Sheets. Lake gets it and hurls it out of bounds with 0.3 seconds left. He was trying to get it down the court to Robertson. 40-34 Green River, 6-point lead at the end of the third quarter. And there will be a shot, but it's way over the backboard. That's the way the third quarter ends. 6-point contest, 40-34, 8 minutes left to play in the ball game. The Wolves with a 6-point lead. Mason seem familiar, and that's because they've been a staple in Rock Springs for over 75 years. Rushmore Furniture, family owned and operated, which means you work with local people on their showroom floor and with local people when they deliver to you on your living room floor. They carry genuine Lazy Boy with lifetime warranties on the reclining mechanisms, offering a large selection of GE appliances, and they are your local Sealy and Tempur-Pedic distributor. Stop in and see them at Rushmore Furniture on 19K Street, Rock Springs.
Hi, this is Shyla Sims with Solvay. The employees at Solvay would like to wish all activities the best of luck this season. We would also like to remind you to rally around good sports. Being a good sport, whether you are playing or in the stands, is something to hang your hat on. Please rally around good sportsmanship. Also, we take safety serious at Solvay, and we hope you have a safe experience while playing or traveling to activities. Again, best of luck to you from all the employees at Solvay Chemicals.
40-34, folks. Green River with a 6-point lead over Riverton. The Wolverines will start with the basketball. Smith brings it across the timeline, sends it into the paint to Malachi Smith, then to Kelly back outside. Malachi calls for it, and he'll work his way underneath. Good for 2. Working on Demaray, makes it 40-36. Lake across the timeline. Sends it to Robertson. He comes around the bend, and an offensive foul whistled against Desmarais, setting the pick. Same thing that happened at the end of the third quarter there, only it went against Riverton that time. Second foul on Desmarais. First team foul just starting the fourth quarter. 4-point contest, 40-36, Green River. Kelly on the elbow left side, comes back to 12 o'clock. Now to his left, Monroe. Goes into the corner to Eric Smith. Back outside to Monroe. Bounces it to the high post to Cox, loses the dribble, and then gets it back. Back outside to Monroe. And a 3-second call whistled. And it was either Cox or Malachi Smith, I'm not sure which. It was Cox. So 40-36, 7:07 to play. Green River with a 4-point lead. Lake right side to Peterson. Gets closed out on in the switch off and then defers to Desmarais. Back over to Lake, who brings it around and then starts inside. Kicks out to Desmarais in the corner. Now Keelan, 12 o'clock to Peterson at the center circle. Left side, Lake. And Lake to Keelan, who will take the baseline, scoops up, bucket's good, and he is fouled. Keelan with an absolutely huge shot for the Wolves. He's got 4 points, looking at 5. 42-36. 6-point lead for Green River, and Keelan makes it 7. Substitution as Taylor checks in, Desmarais checks out. Monroe will push it across midcourt, defended by Peterson. Now to his left, Kelly to Malachi Smith in the paint, spins to the bucket, and he is fouled on his way up. So Smith will head to the free throw line. And Malachi Smith is a 49% free throw shooter. He leads the team in attempts at 87, but he's made 43 of those. Shot is up and good. Got the shooter's bounce there from the front of the rim to the back of the rim and in. Second shot is good. Got both of them. Green River basketball. Lake at the top of the key. Keeps his dribble and then hands it over to Archibald on the left side wing. Dishes back door to Keelan, and a blocking foul called against Riverton. They'll send Keelan to the free throw line, who just made a pair. 43-38, 6:05 to play in the fourth quarter. The winner of this game moves on to play the loser of the top side of the top bracket. And that game is Evanston and Natrona. Keelan now 3 for 3 from the stripe. Postseason basketball has not been a bunch of free throws in any of the games we've had. Keelan misses the back side. He's 3 for 4 in the game now. 44-38. Smith taking the baseline, won't get the layup to go, rims out. And then Archibald defers to Keelan. And the post will bring it down. He's got good handles for a big guy. Hands it to Lake. And now Green River, if they want, they can just kind of play keep away here if they want. Peterson to the free throw line, back outside to Taylor. Taylor will execute and misses the runner. Got a good look at it. Smith will push the tempo. Kicks out Malachi for 3. It's good. Malachi Smith hits from downtown. And then the ball. I got to catch up on what happened here because I was looking down at my scorebook here. 44-41. It's going to be Riverton basketball, folks. Frankly, I don't know what just happened. I looked down to put the score down, and something happened there, and the ball went out of bounds. Maybe, I don't know. Missed shot from Eric Smith, and then Malachi Smith is fouled going up for the shot. 44-41, so Malachi Smith is going to have a chance to make this a one-point contest at the free throw line. 5:11 to play in the fourth. 44-41, 13 foul on Green River. 2 team fouls right now on Riverton. And Taylor picks up his second. Eric Smith throws it into Malachi. He pulls it down, and they whistle an offensive foul on Malachi Smith as Taylor draws his 3rd offensive foul of the game and his 5th in 2 games. So Malachi now playing with 4 fouls. The inbounds goes to Taylor. Cross midcourt, moving left to right. Taylor at the top of the key hands it off to Archibald. Now over to Taylor, who has to save it back in bounds. Far side sideline. He'll cross him over. Fire from the free throw line. Buckets for Taylor. 46-41, Green River, 5-point lead with 4:42 to play. Malachi Smith from the free throw line on the corner, can't get it. Rebound controlled by Lake. Now Taylor will dish to the corner. Here's Peterson from downtown. Yes, sir! Taylor to Peterson, and Peterson hits his 3rd three-pointer of the game. He's got 11 points. Here's Eric Smith to answer. It's off. 49-41, 4:15 to play in the fourth. Green River with the lead, and Archibald with the basketball. Shoves it over to Lake. Now back to Desmarais, hands it to Lake. Working on Monroe here at the top of the key. Lake dishing to Archibald, traveled with it. Oh, they're going to say called timeout beforehand. So timeout on the court, we go with them. 8-point contest with 4:02 left to play in the fourth.
In a changing world where times aren't always easy, you learn a lot about your community. Stick around long enough and see who leaves when the going gets tough and who stays to support and build people up. State Bank has served Sweetwater County since 1997. They were founded by locals, were run by locals, and they exist for locals. That will never change. They just want to let you know that they're here to stay. With branches in Green River, Rock Springs, and now Evanston, they invite you to stop by anytime and see why State Bank is where the West banks best. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tata Chemicals has been a leader in the mining and trona industry here in southwest Wyoming for over 5 decades. They understand the commitment it takes for athletes of all levels, whether it's high school, the collegiate level, or even the pros. Good luck and good health to everyone in today's game from the employees at Tata Chemicals. Proud member of the Southwest Wyoming Trona Patch.
Welcome back to the ball game, folks. Green River basketball. Coach Ivey fresh out of the timeout here, coaching the boys up. 49-41, 8-point contest. And Keelan over to Lake, back to Peterson. He'll dribble and kick. And it looks like they're going to play the slowdown here. Taylor starts his dribble. Works against Gantenbein, has an open lane to the bucket, and they give him the benefit of the doubt on the offensive foul there, and he gets it to go off of the glass. Taylor makes it a 10-point ball game, big lead of the game for Green River in the second half. Monroe with the basketball for Riverton. Right side wing goes to Sheets, to Cox, back out to Sheets. He'll fire from deep. It's good. So Sheets checks in. He has an immediate impact, and that's his first bucket of the ball game. 51-44. 3:05 to play. Fourth quarter. 3 team fouls apiece. Peterson cross court to Taylor. To Keelan, who pops out at the high post to get it. Hands it back to Taylor. He'll take it into the paint. Kicks to the corner. Peterson from 3. Yes, sir! Peterson strikes pay dirt once again. That is his 4th three-pointer of the ball game. Makes it 54-44. Monroe to the high post to Cox. Gives it up to Kelly. He'll fire a 3 of his own. Goes off the front of the rim, and Archibald wipes it down. Kills the 10-second clock. 2:30 to play in the fourth, and a foul whistled against Monroe at midcourt. That'll be team foul 4 against Riverton. Malachi Smith and Eric Smith check back in. Cox goes out. Kelly goes out. And we need one more to go out. There's 6 Wolverines on the court. Gantenbein will check out. Archibald on the inbounds. 2:28 to play in the fourth. Green River with a 10-point lead. Next foul sends Green River to the free throw line. Lake stops and starts a few times. He is fouled. He goes to the free throw line. Lake so far today, 4 points. Misses the front side free throw. Rare miss for him. Again, the winner of this game moves on to play Natrona or Evanston. Second shot is good. A loser goes home. 55-44, 11-point lead for Green River. The Wolves playing tough today. Sheets has it at 12 o'clock, starts to the right, hands it off to Smith. And he will attack, and they whistle a blocking foul this time against Taylor, going for his 6th charge that he would have gotten in the last 2 games, but they whistle him on that one. At the free throw line, Smith, a 58% free throw shooter. Front side free throw is good for Eric Smith. He's got 6 points. (55-45), and the second shot is good. (55-46), excuse me. 1:58 left to play, and ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Green River. Archibald will do the duties. Finds Keelan, and Keelan just lost it. Just lost it. Bounced off of his knee. Pats himself on the chest, says, "My bad." Gives the ball back to Riverton. 9-point game. Inbounds will be Kelly to Malachi Smith. Bounces back to Kelly in the corner for 3. No. And the rebound, Smith kicks it out, and now a 3 ball in the corner. That won't go. Rebound is Keelan. And a timeout taken by Green River. 55-46, $1:42 left to play in the fourth. Back after this word from our sponsors here on KUGR.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. Green River Wolves are champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on the field, on the court, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Go Wolves! Trona Valley member NCUA, membership required, TronaValley.com.
Join United Rentals, the world's largest equipment rental company and proud Wolves sponsor at 1101 Rocky Circle, supporting our community through sports, serving 49 states and 10 Canadian provinces. Their reach is unparalleled. For top quality equipment and excellent service, reach them at 382-6177. United Rentals, powering your projects and empowering our youth through the sponsorship with local sports. Go Wolves!
Welcome back to the 4A West Regional Tournament as this game enters the twilight. 55-46, Green River with the lead, and the basketball. Peterson is fouled, working his way across midcourt, and let the free throw fest begin. So Peterson will toe the line, and you know I hate to oversimplify things, but if Green River makes their free throws through the into this ball game, they win. Peterson sinks the front side. He has had one heck of a ball game. 4 threes for Peterson. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the stripe. Second shot is no good. Rebound, Keelan pulls it down, loses the loose ball, gets it back out to Taylor. And again, they just reset an immediate foul. Malachi Smith has fouled out of the game. 56-46, $1:32 left. Checking in will be Gantenbein. Taylor at the free throw line. Squares up off the front of the rim and then finds a way to bounce out. Taylor also having one heck of a ball game. He had 8 points at half, had 13 by the third quarter, and now he's got 17. Second shot is going to be a lane violation. Shot was no good. 56-46, $1:32 left. Monroe gets the inbounds. Riverton trails by 10. Smith at the top of the key. He'll start and stop, steps back for 3, and it's in and out. Gantenbein slaps it down to Sheets. Goes back outside to Gantenbein. 1:14 left now, and then his pass to Smith is stolen away by Peterson, and Peterson is fouled. So Peterson will head to the free throw line again. .69 seconds left to play. So if this score holds, it would be Green River playing the loser of the Evanston-Natrona game. Shots no good from Peterson. That game is slated for 6:45 tonight. Second shot is good. 57-46. Smith steps back for 3. It's off the front of the rim. That won't fall. Lake gets the board. And Lake is fouled by Monroe with 55.9 seconds left. So Lake will head to the free throw line. Now, the 6:45 tonight will be the Natrona County and Evanston game. Now, Green River, they move on. And let's see, they will play at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. We'll be here at Rock Springs High School. Rock Springs and Jackson met earlier. Rock Springs wins, and that puts them on the other side of the semifinal. Bucket's good from Lake. And they await the loser of the Star Valley Kelly Walsh game. Second free throw good from Lake. 59-46. Kelly will push the tempo across midcourt. Defended by Lake. Sends it into Gantenbein. He'll spin, kick. Sheets pulls it down. Finds Eric Smith. He'll work into the paint. Off the glass, good for 2. 59-48, 35 seconds left. Lake gets it across midcourt. And they will foul him there. So Lake will head to the free throw line. So a chance that you could see Green River and Rock Springs meet in the Consolation Championship, in which case both teams will be going to the state tournament. And Eric Smith has fouled out of the game. Both Eric and Malachi Smith fouling out. And good on the free throw is Lake. He's 4 for 6 in the fourth quarter and 5 of 8 in the ball game. Misses that one, and the rebound saved back in bounds by Keelan. Lake gets it, and Lake fouled from behind. So right at 23.8 seconds left. And the Wolves can sense that they're going to get a win here at the regional tourney in the consolation bracket. Got to win one more to punch their ticket to state. Lake makes the free throw, 61-48. Second shot is good. Sheets will push it down. Under 20 to play. His pass stolen away. Lake will run it down. And I believe they're just going to let him dribble it out. And yes, Riverton has called off the Dogs. So 62 to 48. Green River moves on. Riverton's season comes to a close. And there's the buzzer. That's the game. The Wolves will play in the semifinals of the consolation bracket tomorrow at 10:30, and they await the loser of the Natrona County and Evanston game. And frankly, that's about as even of a matchup as you're going to get between those two schools. Natrona County vastly improved from the first time we saw them to the second time we saw them, and some of that was getting one of their starters back in Potter, but as a team, they were greatly improved. So was Kelly Walsh, greatly improved from the first time we saw them to the second time. With that, folks, we'll send it away here for just a bit here in the post-game show. We'll come back and take a look at your stats right after this here on KUGR.
Welcome, Autumn, with the Window and Door Store. This is Mary, and the Window and Door Store is here to help you celebrate the season of change by helping you enhance your home. From DIY to professional installations, our superior range of products and trusted services are sure to suit your needs. Located at 900 West Flaming Gorge Way, we serve areas from Rock Springs to Pinedale and in between. So call us at 875-2564. Elevate your home this fall with the Window and Door Store.
Same coursework, lower cost. By coming to Western your first 2 years, you can save $34,000 on average before transferring to a 4-year university. Students at Western have the luxury of participating in a hands-on learning environment with an average 11-to-1 faculty to student ratio. There are plenty of student life activities and scholarship opportunities to take advantage of. Also, make sure to check out our new cybersecurity and outdoor recreation programs. Apply today at westernwyoming.edu/apply.
At Y-High, our members are owners of the credit union, so we're always looking for ways to go above and beyond to help our member owners achieve their dreams, big or small. At the core of everything we do is our value of advocacy. We're with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and our local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-High. We're with you. We are Wyoming. Visit yhigh.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Wyoming Trucks and Cars has been serving Southwest Wyoming for over 2 decades. We offer our lifetime powertrain package, including oil changes and car washes on qualified vehicles. We offer full service and detail apartments, as well as our state-of-the-art Wyoming Trucks Wash and Lube. Our large indoor room, as well as our outdoor lot, hold a variety of makes and models for you to choose from. And of course, our friendly staff is here to answer all of your questions and help you find the vehicle of your dreams. It's all right here at Wyoming Trucks and Cars, 1503 Dewar Drive, where we're always looking for lifetime customers.
Got an ugly dent on your car from those scary kids in the neighborhood? Bring it to Yeager's Auto Body. We've been undenting, unscratching, and unwrecking cars in the Green River and Rock Springs area since 1972. Find us at 360 West Flaming Gorge Way, Green River, or dial 307-875-2448. Let us turn your car monstrosity back into a masterpiece.
Davidson Chiropractic Clinic, they want to make sure you're well and adjusted for maximum summer fun. They're always accepting new patients, and besides chiropractic adjustments and treating auto and work injuries, they offer massage therapy, electrotherapy, lifestyle advice, and much more. Davidson Chiropractic Clinic offers sports physicals and DOT physicals. Call today to make an appointment for the school athlete in your family before the school year begins. 382-0600, or stop in and see them at 2624 Commercial Way, Suite A in Rock Springs. Don't let pain stop you from having fun this summer. Visit Davidson Chiropractic Clinic.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Visit State Farm agent Amber Creamer in Green River at 341 Uinta Drive. Whatever activity it is you're doing that may put your back out of whack, give the Arnold Family Chiropractic staff a call today at 875-1926. They offer effective care for everyone of all ages. So whether it's outdoor fun, athletics, or you're just needing to get that adjustment, see Dr. Tom Arnold at 665 UNA Drive in Green River, offering care for over 15 years. Set up your appointment at Arnold Family Chiropractic today. Give them a call at 875-1926.
When my patients are happy, I'm happy.
I was exercising, and I could not continue to do the full rotation of my shoulder like I once had.
Dawn had a rotator cuff tear in her shoulder. It's a very common diagnosis that people get as they get older.
I've not experienced a surgeon like Dr. Allred. He is just very thorough, very patient, very kind.
I think there's no reason to go to a bigger town when you have the expertise right here in your backyard.
Hello? No, hey, Bob. No, I'm just out here on the river. I can't believe my phone works out here. Yeah, I'm with Union. Okay, I'll call you when I get back to the office.
Welcome back, folks. Post-game show here on KUGR. I'm going to hop off here in just a second as we take a look at the stat line here. And player of the game for me, bar none, is going to be Peterson. He finishes with 16 points, 4 threes in the contest, and he went 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They gathered 17 points from Taylor, and he also drew 2 offensive fouls. Huge game for Taylor, both of them. 10 points for Lake, and 6 of those came from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. 7 points from Keelan, who also made his kind of appearance and presence felt by handling the ball down the court for the post. And then 5 points for Demaray, 5 points for Robertson, 3 points for Archibald in the contest. And then for Riverton, they had 13 points from Malachi Smith, 11 points from Kelly, 9 points from Eric Smith, 8 points from Cox. Sheets had 2 points from Gantenbein, and 3 points from Sheets. I'm sorry, I guess I haven't been here twice. So he had 5 points. Sheets with 5 points. Looking at it quarter by quarter, and it is a 13-13 game at the end of the first, and then it was a 16-9 second quarter in favor of Green River, and they never let off the gas. They outscored them 12-11 in the third, and then it was a 23-14 fourth quarter, giving the Wolves the win. 62-48. Again, they wait the loser of the Evanston and Natrona County game set to take place this evening. So we won't know our opponent, but we do know the time. You can tune in tomorrow right here on KUGR at 10:30 in the morning. And thanks to our friends again at SVI Media for allowing us to do video here, and their sponsors for making that happen for them. A big shout out to Silver Star Communications and Bank of Star Valley for coming through with over $6,000 in sponsorship in less than 24 hours so that we could continue to do video here after the NFHS kind of pulled the rug out. So with that, we'll send it back, and we'll catch you back for more Green River Lady Wolves basketball this evening as the Lady Wolves play in the semifinal against Star Valley at 5 p.m. Catch it here on Cougar Radio. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and we'll send it back to your regularly scheduled programming.